What's up, Soul Fam, and everyone out there in the world? This is Nihility to Entity Tarot, and this is going to be a general reading for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Jupiters for the first half of the Sun transitioning the sign of Scorpio. Now, I hope all of y'all Pisces have had a good Libra season, transitioning into Scorpio season. So, with that being said, let's talk about what the astrological aspect with the Sun being in Scorpio represents. Now, the Sun is, of course, our actions, our viewpoints, how we see the world around us, and as well as correlates to our wants. And it's going to be in the energies of Scorpio, which is fixed water, being fixated on its own ways of feeling the emotions. And Scorpio was born out of the 8th house of behind closed doors energies, secrets, occult, and mysticism. So all of our actions and viewpoints is going to be in the dark, behind the scenes. May even look a bit secretive to others, just by default, just with the season that we're in. So, with that being said, you Pisces are mutable water, being mutable and adaptable to your own and other people's ways of feeling the emotions. And Pisces itself was born out of the 12th house of dreams, illusions, creativity, and imagination and fantasies. So, with that being said, Pisces, you are trining this energy, which is giving you a gift, and this could be a good gift or a bad gift, depending on how you are as a spirit. And with that being said, how you use these energies, but you're going to have a gift to go deeper into your emotions and not just be in la la land. You're going to have the gift to get deeper into those emotions. You can get deeper into a dream or an illusion or fantasy or even creativity or imagination. So just keep aware of that. So as far as the tarot goes, I'm going to pull 9 cards plus an overall from the Universal Celtic Tarot deck, and then I will clarify with the Waite deck, and then move on to the Moonology Oracle deck to see what Mother Moon has to say to you through me to end the reading off. So let's get this started by pulling these cards out. This would be Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Jupiter. So the overall energies of the reading, Pisces, is the 7 of Wands. So the 7 of Wands is you possibly dealing with negative visions. So you might have stresses around your life. You may have stuff going on. Do your best to transmute these negative visions into positive visions and positive mentalities, so that you can manifest positive things happening in your life instead of negative things by focusing on the negative that might or may not even be there. So with that being said, do your best to create higher perspectives and positive thoughts and feelings moving forward during the first half of the Sun transitioning the sign of Scorpio. If it gets loud, I apologize from others. So just bear with me. Now, with the first card from the Universal Celtic Tarot deck that you get is the 2 of Pentacles, which is talking about a choice and you having to make a decision. Do what's best for yourself and your well-being, and or mostly your higher self during this time, and choose the best decision for you during the first half of the Sun transitioning sign of Scorpio. Now, your second card from the Universal Celtic Tarot deck that you get is the 8 of Swords, which is talking about anxiety and worry. But as you can see here in this particular 8 of Swords, the arrow is behind the woman, which the woman is not trapped like the Waite sword. She's actually free, with the swords pointing down into the ground. So the arrow in tarot represents intuition. So by following your intuition during this time, you'll be able to break free from these mental worries or cages that you may have built, because the 8 of Swords is also the 8 of Swords is about your own, you making up your mind in a negative way. So instead, create higher perspectives and positive thoughts and feelings to break out of this, and while listening to intuition during the first half of the Sun transitioning the sign of Scorpio. Now, with the with the third card from the Universal Character Tarot deck, you get is the Three of Cups. So the Three of Cups is celebratory energy, or you having good people around you. But overall, this is a positive card. So you either have really good people around you, or you're in a energy of celebratory and have reasons to celebrate during the first half of the Sun transition in the sign of Scorpio. Now with the fourth card from the Universal Character Tarot deck that you get is the Eight of Pentacles. And the Eight of Pentacles is talking about working hard or mastering the craft that you're working on. So that's what you're going to be doing during the first half of the Sun transition in the sign of Scorpio, is working on your creative attributes of what you want and desire in your life during the first half of the Sun transition in the sign of Scorpio. Now your fifth card from the Universal Character Tarot deck that you get is the Knight of Wands. And the Knight of Wands is talking about passionately going towards what you want and desire in your life during the first half of the Sun transition in the sign of Scorpio, and really going after said wants and desires. Just don't be overbearing to others, but continue to go after what you want and desire during the first half of the Sun transition in the sign of Scorpio. Now with the sixth card from the Universal Character Tarot deck that you get is the High Priestess. So the High Priestess is talking about you embracing your intuition and it's using your intuition and the knowledge and wisdom that you've gained throughout your life in order to proceed forward during the first half of the Sun transition in the sign of Scorpio. Just watch out for secrets from yourself or with others, and then keep in mind the High Priestess is Taurus energy, so you'll be dealing with the Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, or have Taurus in your chart, and so these energies will be amplified for you during the first half of the Sun transition in the sign of Scorpio. So continue to use your intuition and the knowledge and wisdom that you've gained. Not trying to scare anybody, but watch out for people keeping secrets from you, as well as you keeping secrets from others that don't need to be secrets. So with that being said, moving on to the seventh card from the Universal Character Tarot deck that you get is the Eight of Cups. And the Eight of Cups is talking about emotionally moving away from something either temporary or even permanently, but you're moving your emotions away from something during this time of why the Sun is transitioning the first half of Scorpio. We'll have to clarify this to see what's going on. Now with the eighth card from the Universal Character Tarot deck that you get is the Sun card, which is Leo energy. So you could be dealing with a Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or have Leo in your chart, and so these energies will be amplified for you during the first half of the Sun transition in the sign of Scorpio. But overall, you are in a happy place. You have reasons to be happy, even though you may have some worries and stress and a little bit of anxiety. You are in a happy place during this time with the Sun transition in the first half of Scorpio. Just keep that in mind. Now your ninth card from the Universal Character Tarot deck, and last but not least, is the Magician card, which is Virgo energy. So you begin with a Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Mercury, or have Virgo in your chart, and so these energies will be amplified for you during the first half of the Sun transition in the sign of Scorpio. But overall, you are manifesting, so whatever you are doing in your life right now, maybe pertaining to this world, you are in manifestation mode during this time. So keep doing what you're doing, because you are manifesting from it. So with that being said, let's move on to clarifications. Let's clarify. Oh shoot, you might be a little scattered. Cards are falling out. So, anyways, let's see what you got going on for clarifications. Starting off with the overall being the Seven of Wands. So, the Seven of Wands is clarified by the Six of Cups, and the Six of Cups is talking about nostalgia or sharing with others. Now you may be having, I feel like this is nostalgia, and from the nostalgic feelings of what's happened in the past, you may be a little bit anxious of what's going to happen in the present, moving on into the future. Don't bring past situations into the present. Even if the people look like they're playing out the same characteristics, that doesn't mean the same things are going to happen. So don't let the past get to you during this time. Now, With that being said, let's move on to the Two of Pentacles. And the Two of Pentacles is clarified by the Temperance card, which is Sagittarius energy. So you could be dealing with the Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Jupiter, or have Sagittarius in your chart. And if so, these energies will be amplified for you during the first half of the Sun transition in the sign of Scorpio. But overall, you are doing your best to combine two or more words together, and that's where this decision is coming from. You may need to figure out how much time you want to spend or need to spend in a particular area of life, whether that be your work life, your personal life, your relationship life, whatever the case may be. You're doing your best to perform that alchemy and create that sense of balance between two or more words, right? So that's the decision that you need to make. Now with the Eight of Swords is clarified by the Moon card, which is Pisces energy. So you could be dealing with a Pisces, Sun, Moon, or a fellow Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Jupiter. Since you are Pisces, this is your energy, and you standing in your energy at this time. But again, you could be dealing with a fellow Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Jupiter, or have Pisces in somewhere else in your chart other than the Sun, Moon, Rising, or Jupiter. And if so, these energies will be amplified for you during the first half of the Sun transition in the sign of Scorpio. But overall, you are embracing your intuition and needing to embrace the unknown as well. Don't fear the unknown. Keep in mind that fear is just a sphere of reality. By you being a spirit, being no thing, no shape, no form, creating and agreeing with thoughts and feelings. If you can say to yourself that I'm going to throw away a thought, that tells you that you're absorbing the thought, not you are the thought. So you're absorbing the thought, and you're throwing away the thought and transmuting it into something new. So transmute this feel or spheres realities by creating higher perspectives and positive thoughts and feelings moving forward during the first half of the Sun transition in the sign of Scorpio. Now, with that being said, and that's where the anxiety is coming from, is needing to embrace the unknown. So do like I said, or at least to the best of your ability. Now with the Three of Cups, the Three of Cups is clarified by the Justice card, which is Libra energy. So you could be dealing with the Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, or have Libra in your chart. And if so, these energies will be amplified for you during the first half of the Sun transition in the sign of Scorpio. But overall, there is a sense of balance, and from the sense of balance and harmony and relatability that you got going on, there is reason to celebrate, or these are the type of people that you have around you in your life during the first half of the Sun transition in the sign of Scorpio. So there is a sense of balance, even if it may not feel like it with this Eight of Swords being here. Now with the Eight of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles is clarified by the Six of Swords. So this is a transition, either a mental transition or emotional transition, or a transition of some sort, and either externally or internally. You may be moving places in order to work or run your business, because the Eight of Pentacles does represent working and mastering your craft and going into that field. So you may be moving physically to work, or you may be moving mentally or emotionally towards a different esoteric or internal location in order to continue to work hard and master your craft while doing so, and work sufficiently during the first half of the Sun transition in the sign of Scorpio. So let's move on to the Sun card, which the Sun is clarified by the Ten of Pentacles. So the Ten of Pentacles is talking about having everything that you want and need in the material world. So you're in a very good place. You may be creating false worries or anxieties based on the past, which is the Six of Cups, or needing to embrace the unknown and what may or may not happen. So, but overall, you are in a good place. You know that the Ten of Pentacles is talking about having everything that you want and need in the Okay, I switched the Nine of Swords and the Sun card, so that's whatever. But anyways, you're having a good, you having everything that you want and need in the material world. So with that being said, that is, you do have reasons to be happy during this time. Now, the High Priestess is clarified by the Nine of Wands, and the Nine of Wands is talking about you having gone through a lot of experiences in the past, and you feel, you know what hardships is, Don't let those hardships or experiences from the past ruin you in a way for you to not act sufficiently. Use your intuition and the knowledge and wisdom that you've gained from the past in order to move forward sufficiently during the first half of the sun transition in the sign of Scorpio. Don't let these past experiences or hardships get in the way of your success or enjoyment or prosperity. Now with the Eight of Cups is clarified by the Judgment card, which is Scorpio energy. So you begin with the Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising, or Mars, or have Scorpio in your chart, and so these energies will be amplified for you during the first half of the sun transition in the sign of Scorpio. But overall, you're giving a rebirth to an idea that you once had in the past, and from this rebirth of an idea, whatever idea you're giving rebirth to is influencing you in a way to move emotionally away from things that no longer serve you in order to implement this idea that you have given rebirth to, that you once had in the past, into the present day, moving into the future during the first half of the sun transition in the sign of Scorpio. Now with the Knight of Wands is clarified by the Ten of Swords. So the Ten of Swords is talking about an ending indefinitely. I'm going to pull one more card from this, and the Ten of Swords is clarified by the Death card. So the Death card is Scorpio energy, so you begin with the Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising, or Mars, again, like the Judgment card, or you have Scorpio energy in your chart, and so these energies will be amplified for you during the first half of the sun transition in the sign of Scorpio. But overall, you are transforming and putting an end to anything indefinitely that you need to, and in order to go passionately after what you want and desire, whether that be mentalities, emotions, concepts, world views, anything that you need to transform either physically or internally. You are doing so in order to put an end to those things and passionately going after what you want and desire during the first half of the sun transition in the sign of Scorpio. And then with the Magician card is clarified by the Seven of Cups, and the Seven of Cups is talking about you having choices, or you going after your dreams, or getting caught up in an illusion. Do your best to not caught up in an illusion. Think practical about the circumstances, situation you're in. Continue to go after your dreams, but don't get your hopes too high or get too far into dream or la la land. Use that la la land for imagination and creativity, and then proceed forward. But overall, if it's dealing with choices, narrow those choices down to 2 or 3 main choices, so you can focus your energy on maintaining those choices or what you want to do within those choices. And by doing so, as well as going after your dreams, you are manifesting, with it clarifying the Magician card. So whatever dreams you're going after or what choices you have going on, you are manifesting from it. Just don't get caught up into an illusion during this time. Now let's move on to the Moonology Oracle deck. Let's see what Mother Moon has to say to you through me to end the reading off. So, your first card of the reading is from Mother Moon to you through me is Blue Moon. Believe in the impossible. So believe in the impossible. Believe good things are going to happen for you. Don't get caught up into nostalgic and have yourself go crazy. Just keep doing what you're doing, because you are manifesting, and believe in the impossible during this time. Keep following your intuition. Don't fear the unknown, but embrace the unknown. Create those positive thoughts and feelings about the unknown to proceed forward sufficiently. And like Mother Moon says, believe in the impossible during this time. Now your second card from Mother Moon to you through me is Full Moon in Sagittarius. Look at the bigger picture. So look at the bigger picture of your life as a whole. Choose the best decisions that you can, which is talking about the Two of Pentacles with the Temperance card, clarifying the Two of Pentacles of you combining 2 or more words together, and which words you need to combine, where your energy needs to be spent. Look at the bigger picture while doing so during this time with the sun transitioning the first half of Scorpio. Now with your third and last but not least card from Mother Moon to you, to me, is Full Moon in Scorpio. Release the negativity. So release the negativity during this time. Like I said, don't focus on what has happened in the past, but proceed forward in an efficient way and release the negativity that you have going on with you during the first half of the sun transition in the sign of Scorpio. So, with that being said, do so and transform yourself in any way to achieve and strive and accomplish and be put into that prosperity energy. And with that being said, that'll be all for this general reading for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Jupiter. I hope this helped. I hope this brought clarity and aided you in any way. Shout out to the whole Soul family. Shout out to Daughter of the Pineland Man. Y'all be blessed. Remember that you'll never be less. Y'all take care and peace.